Look, before I begin this review, I want you all to know one thing. The, this game is depending on how much you wanted a custom character, how much you wanted this story element, how much you wanted this or that. And some of you may not want that. Some of you may not have wanted that. Others did, me included. And I know sometimes you guys want to be like, "Oh, it's fun to hate on Sonic. It's fun to hate on this game. It's fun to hate on the villain's edginess. It's fun to hate on the edgy and serious story because everything is edgy to me." Well, listen, I'm going to explain why I like this game, why I think it's good, why other people that are like me, who like this sort of thing, who have wanted this sort of thing, are liking it. Know know me ragging on stages. I will talk about what I disliked about it, but I will talk about what I disliked about it, what I think the story could have improved in, a whole bunch of different areas. But first, let me talk about how good this game felt. Oh man, guys. For those of you that don't know, or not in the know, or just don't care, this game is like the Satam game. Like if the Satam game actually made its own like separate franchise from the main Sega Sonic universe. Because a lot of you that don't know or don't care or whatever, because Sonic can have an edgy plot or whatever. Oh oh Snikes, I totally forgot. Hold up, leave it, leave it to my sister to basically mess around with my things. All right. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Now, that I'm not gonna tell you Sonic Forces is what you really want. Like I said, Sonic Forces is the right kind of game for us Sonic fans who have wanted this for decades. You think I'm lying? Look at every freaking Satam. We want Satam characters in the game. We want Freedom Fighters in the game. There's a lot of petitions online wanting this one thing. Although we didn't get it in Sonic Forces, we did get something, and that was proof to me that Sega was actually listening to us, listening to the petitions, listening to everybody wanting this one element in the Sonic games. And to me, it didn't disappoint. There are things in the story I would like to change, but that's only on a personal level. I mean, for anybody who loves NAM, who loved the Archie comics, it's pretty serviceable. I mean, they can go deep within it, probably because they wanted to just test the waters with this one and see how it goes. But but it's so fun, and your custom character, even though sometimes your wire shot doesn't work properly, it takes you a minute to learn really how to shoot and fire your weapon. You'll get it. Sonic, on the other hand, I really did enjoy because it just boosts gameplay. And from what I found out later on in the game, there's a lot of parts of the games that have branching pathways that are different. A lot of different pathways. So everybody who said this game is linear, you guys don't know what you're talking about. You honestly don't. Because later on it gets more different with branching paths. And if anybody says, "Yo, but you did it with rails and stuff," who the fuck cares? Branching paths. That means not linear. You have different ways to get to your objective. So suck it. Now, for those people who are saying, "Oh, there's too much nostalgia," there's only like 1, 2, 3 levels that actually deal with the classic game. There's only like what 2 levels that are classic in origin, and everything else is new and different. If you don't count If you don't count Casino Forest, which I don't. See, I love the fact that in this game, Sonic and your custom character are like hitting it off as friends, and they could have done this like, well, oh, you did this, I like you instantly, but it was kind of building with Sonic. I think it's because, and they didn't add this in the game, but this is my lucky guess. Sonic sees himself in your custom character. He sees a person who's trying to fight for what's right and trying to fight against Robotnik and everything else. So I think that's why Sonic gravitates to you as a friend, because he sees himself in you. And personally speaking, not as a YouTuber but as a Sonic fan who used to make little stories before he started making them seriously, before Sonic Freedom Fighters was even a thing. This brought that childhood wish of mine back. I wanted to like have an adventure with Sonic when I was a kid. I know it's a kid thing, of course they could really never have an adventure with Sonic. But I feel like this game, it delivered on what I really wanted. It delivered on that feel I used to feel when I was a kid and writing my stories. Because this this is the most closest thing I'm ever gonna have to Bugsy the Hedgehog being canon in a Sonic game. And I love that. Classic Sonic's gameplay is not what it is in Mania. I really wasn't. I really wasn't surprised about that. Like, not even a little bit. You guys always go like, "Well, Bugsy, Sonic, Sonic, Mania Sonic doesn't control like he does in Mania because that was made by a different bunch of people, and this new Hedgehog engine wasn't custom made for Classic Sonic, and that's apparent with how many times I died. But I died. But the reason I died, it was because of myself, not because of the game, because of me. Because I'm an impatient bugger, and it's more apparent when I was doing the auto scroll section with Classic Sonic, which I didn't get enough footage to record. I do like the the tag team stages because you actually get to, again, you actually get to team up with Sonic. You know, there's different branching paths that get you to where you need to go, and it's fun. And of the Wispons add another element of basically what you're supposed to do. You need to get up to that higher part of the level. Use the cube. You need to get there a little bit faster, and there's a trail of rings. Use the whip. I do not know what you use the drill for. Actually, like I've been still trying to figure that out. Other than digging, the drill doesn't really have a really good I mean, combative purpose. So I don't really know what the drill was really supposed to use for. But the flamethrower, I mean, yeah, it kind of plays like a loose Ratchet and Clank. I ain't gonna lie with the Avatar stage, but I had fun. I enjoyed it, you know. And that's the thing. Sonic Forces is about how much you enjoy something, how much you're gonna enjoy this. Some people, like Hedox here, says, "I'm disappointed but not surprised." I'm surprised that Sonic Team even went this way. It's something that us Sonic fans who've been waiting for this day, have been wanting for like years and years and years. And I know, Sega. I know you guys probably want this to do a lot better, and probably it is going to do a lot better. Only time will tell. But to me, this is a solid, almost, almost. If we could have had some stealth sections, almost a damn near probably good. The closest thing we're ever gonna get to a Sonic setting game we're ever gonna get. And I gotta just say, from the bottom of my heart, Sega, from the bottom of my heart, Takeshi Iizuka, to the bottom of my heart, Aaron Weber, just thank you. Thank you. I know a lot of reviewers are not gonna say this. I know it's just you guys really don't care what I think because if I don't hate forces, I'm not one of you. But listen, I don't care. You guys can hate forces, y'all can be disappointed, but it did deliver on a lot of things that I wanted. And a lot of things a lot of other people have wanted because I've seen it. A lot of people on Twitter have even said that this is fun. Not perfect, but fun. I mean, yeah, you guys can, and some of you just probably ain't. Some of you probably just didn't enjoy Sonic Forces because Mania was so good to you and to your eyes. That's gonna be your Sonic game. But let me explain a few things because okay, now these running sections. I mean, they're good. Let me talk about these running sections. They're good. The one with Infinite and No Sonic are good, but I tell you, the final boss was a bitch to fight. I ain't even gonna lie. That had me fucking screaming, yelling. I almost wanted to throw my controller a few times. But a few minutes ago, I freaking conquered the thing. It's kind of a thing with me in final bosses in Sonic games. I don't do very well the first few times, but after a while, when I get everything down, when I get their patterns down, boom, I get it. And sure, this took me a lot longer, so I didn't get. I just got like a C, and that was it. I was like, all right, I can take that. I can take that. But you know what, guys? Again, I enjoyed it. I had fun. Team Teaming up with Sonic with each character is a blast. I don't know, just this got me onto an emotional kind of personal level. And I know I never really try to get this personal with you guys, but honestly, honestly, it it just gave me it just gave me the one thing I've always wanted. To have a game where my Sonic character is actually in it. And yes, it may not be canon, and yes, this may never happen again. But for what Sonic Forces did do, I had a blast. And I hope that this keeps going. I hope that Sonic Team, not Team Sonic people, Sonic Team. Okay, I'll get to that point in a minute. What do I? But basically, there's only okay. But let me just. I didn't really clarify this. There's only like a few nostalgic stages. Everything else is new and beautiful and actually pretty fun. I used the drop dash more than I did in Mania because I never really needed it. What else? But basically, Sonic Team, Sega, whoever. I'm probably gonna send this to Aaron Weber so I can kind of just pass this message along. But I want you, I want you at Sega to know that even if this doesn't do well enough to get a sequel, I hope it does. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart that you guys did this. Again, I'm saying I'm thanking you again, but it's just I never thought this game would be this good for me. Not for the general audience, not for not for the whole bunch of people on YouTube I'm trying to impress, not for the whole bunch of YouTube, not for the entirety of YouTube where people won't be impressed by this. I just thank you for giving me kind of an experience that I'm never gonna forget. I thank I thank you Sonic Team. I thank you Sega Japan. I thank you Sega America. And even you, Pontac. I mean, you could have made this totally jokey, but you didn't. And that is important. You could have totally screwed this up, but you didn't. And that, my friend, is something to be proud of. I don't know if Pontac even still wrote this. It probably changed them. Who knows? I don't know. But if he did, if he was still on the writing staff, that's something to be proud of. Now for the rest of you, because this is not only a review. This is me about to lay into every last single one of you. Okay, first off, horse apples. Like, okay, when you were hating on the game, you were just so boring. Like, what was with that? You were like, I don't want this game. This game sucks. I'm not gonna buy this. Sega kid my ass. And like for most of the video, for most of the horse apples videos, he was just sitting there going nothing, just nothing. He was just sitting there not saying anything while the freaking video was going on. Like for the rest of you, some of you like horse apples because some of you just did it. Some of you just did it or hated on it just to piss us all off so you can get all the people that hate Sonic on your side. And I was like, you guys just suck. Every last one of you suck because you rather not try the thing, or at least if it's not interesting, oh, let's do YouTube. Let's see if a lot of people will watch my video because I hate Sonic, or I hate Sonic because I want to jump on the bandwagon. I hate that shit. Every year it just gets worse and worse. And I was feeling that negativity every freaking month when forces urged ever closer. More of you just kept talking about how it bad and how it disappointed you. Some of you were even judging the game before it even came out, and I was just sitting there going like, I don't care. I enjoyed this game. And here's another thing. You guys kept calling it linear, but later on in the game, it has more branching paths. Even the first Sonic stage, the first classic Sonic stage, has more branching paths. So, for the rest of you that were saying, oh, it's linear, well, you haven't played the full game, so you guys, you guys just made yourselves look foolish. That's the thing. See, I may be old school, but at least I wait until the full product is out before I say anything about it. That's the truth. That is the truth, kids. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you just think if I'm being condescending for this one. I don't really care, and I felt like Twip just used condescension as a way of just saying, well, these people are trying to say, wait until the full product come out, but I don't want to listen. I'm Twip. Meh. I got nothing against Twip, really, but it's just like, that's the difference between me and all of you guys. You guys want to judge things before they even come out. You want to say linear before actually playing the game. And no, I am not a part of the Sonic Defense Squad. I have no affiliation with that squad. Because fuck that noise. I'm not gonna to me, the only thing I really had a problem with were all the freaking running boss battles. I mean, Infinite and freaking Metal Sonic were okay things. They were okay things, but Infinite and Metal Sonic were okay things, but the final boss, oh no, oh fucking no, just it didn't need to happen like that. But I enjoyed it. I had fun, and I'm gonna split this review to the rest. Well, actually, I don't have to really. Personally, guys, I just feel like the rest of you who tried to dismerse this game before it came out and tried to hate on it before it came out it's it's unfounded. But again, I say this to you, to the people who like Sonic Forces, for the people who hate Sonic Forces, this game may not be for you. I like it because it's what I've always wanted. A few other people will like it because it's a step in the right direction for them. You other Sonic fans may not like it because it's not really for you. That's the thing. That's the point I'm trying to make. I'm not trying to say, "Oh, you should buy this game." If you don't, if it doesn't gel with you, if it doesn't click for you in the first few minutes, like it did me, you're not gonna have a good time. If you don't like the story or Infinite or anything, you are not gonna have a good time. Me, I had a good time. I had fun. Even people who aren't Sonic fans, I heard, are having fun. I don't know. I've been thinking maybe I should go like Ghetto Hog and just be an independent Sonic fan, not dealing with the fandom. But then at the same time, I gotta be around here. I gotta be able to call people out on their bullshit when they're actually spouting out bullshit. It's what I do. I can't just back away from that. Although I will be taking a little bit of a break, bashing on fools because I feel like this is enough. Personally, Sonic Forces to me, even though it's not a perfect game, gets a gets gets my personal score of a 9 out of 10. It's not perfect by any means, but it is a good game. And if anybody who's ever watched or read, who ever watched Sonic SAM or played I mean, read the Archie comics and watched Sonic SAM, you're gonna love this game. For those of you who've always wanted to make a character, you can make this character. You can make your character however you want. And you have free you have free control of what your character is going to be. And then when you finally, finally, and I mean finally beat the game, you can make a whole bunch of characters. It's not just one, it's not just two, it's a whole bunch of characters you can make. You can just make like more avatar characters with more things, and you can just test on what you really like. I will always like the Hedgehog personally, but it gets better, and it's so fun, and the SOS missions keep you playing because you're like, oh, let's see how fast I can do this, or oh, let's see if I can like get the old XP rating up so I can get more stuff. It's all about how fast you can beat a level, how fast you can do it, because you get rewarded for how fast you complete a level. And that is pretty cool. I haven't got all the red rings yet. I don't think I ever will, but I'll try. And Sonic Mania is another thing I wanted to talk about. Sonic Mania to me was everything a classic fan would have wanted from it. You got everything you wanted. Yeah, the rehash levels were a little bit too much for some, but for me, I just didn't care. I enjoyed it for what it was. You know, classic Sonic felt like the old days where I just sit in my sister's room because she had my Sega Genesis. Don't ask why. And I just played throughout the night, beating a Sonic game over and over again because I had Sega Channel. And I felt so accomplished the day after I did it. Sonic Forces felt like an homage to that's now and everything that's now with Sonic, like a hopeful look at the future where it's going. And for some people, that may not be what you want, but I feel like this is the best way for it to go. I feel like if the story is good, and I feel like if certain things are tightened with your custom hero, I think things look a little bright for Sonic, and even if you don't think so, I think they should still go this way. Just improving on what they've done so far. That's what I feel like this should be. That's what I feel like the modern Sonic game should be. But I'm out of here. I'm done. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy Sonic Forces or don't. But at the end of the day, I gotta say, this game is way past cool. See you guys later. And if this video was cringy, well, fuck you. I can't do anything for you.